Welcome back to the channel, and man, today is just getting great. So, y'all know the other day, Austin Evans made a video. He broke down a new PlayStation 5 compared to the old one. He found out the heatsink was just completely obliterated. They turned it small. They made it out of aluminum or some shit. And he was testing the thermals, and he like, it's getting hotter. And then everybody went to shit. His video blew the hell up. Everybody had their insight about it. PlayStation people coming in like, no, it's not hotter. He just saying that because he's an Xbox shield. But he had a PlayStation person with him breaking it down. So why would he be shilling for Xbox when he had his PlayStation man with him breaking down the PlayStation? But we're not gonna talk about that today. Sony fans can praise the heavens because Richard Ledbetter himself from Digital Foundry came in and he said, even though the new parts are shittier, they could be working even better. And I'm like, what? So yeah, Richard Ledbetter wrote an article today and he's saying like he got one. So he got one of the new ones. And he been playing on it, and it's fine. He does acknowledge that Evan opened it and turned it down. He didn't do that yet, but yeah, everything he learned from it is because from Evan's video because he ain't tear his apart to look at it, but his is running, and he's saying everything was the same. He sends it to the video of Evan. But then here, because yeah, all the controversy came from Evan's video. Yeah, we know, because he found that shit. And he's like, whoa, why the fuck is it all different? But he's saying it could be fine. Richard is like, it could be fine. Because like, the fans are not kicking up like the PlayStation 4 fans. They're not kicking up like PlayStation 4 fans. So it could be fine. It's not a heating problem. Like, there's an overheating problem. The fans would definitely speed up. And they didn't. The fans are running quieter. So like it could be alright. They could just be more heat generated. And then he talks about his theories into why it's getting hotter. And he's like, the fan could be working better. Which is, the fan could be working better. But where's all the heat coming from? And he's saying that the heat sink with the worst material heatsink, not the good material heatsink that the original PlayStation 5 got, but the worst material heatsink that is smaller, could legit be more effective. And I have to give him a round of applause for that one because like he got technical expertise that I don't. So like, hey, he's an engineer, I'm not. So if he think the shittier parts are working better, that means Sony fucked up the first time, didn't it? Is that what that means? Because if they made the worst parts run better than the good parts, that means Sony fucked up the first time. That means everybody with the original PlayStation 5 is in the hole because they shit is not releasing the heat fast enough. This is what I'm getting from this. So somebody got the short end of the stick here. Either the original PlayStation 5 is not running properly, or the new PlayStation 5 is hotter. It is the cheaper one to make. They use cheaper material, and they made the heatsink smaller with cheaper material. But if it's more effective, he said. And all I got from Evan's video, because it wasn't a thing like, oh, he just like, oh, this bitch about to blow up. I'm just saying like, it's producing more heat to push out more heat. Because it was running right alongside a base starter PlayStation 5 from the start of the generation. That means the starter base PlayStation 5 wasn't producing that much heat to push it out. And this one was. That means if it's making more heat and the fan is pushing it out, it's still hotter. It still doesn't make him wrong. But they're trying to find every way to be like, oh, it's not that bad. Like, it might not be that bad, but it's still not wrong of him to say that it is hotter. It is a because it is. It has to produce more heat to push more heat out. That is not just finding the heat somewhere and just pushing it out because it has more efficient parts. No, no, the heat got to be coming from somewhere. That means it's making more heat to push it out. It still could be running the same, but it's still a harder console. People could stop, raving about it now. They're like, oh no, the PlayStation 5 is overheating. It's probably not overheating. That's one thing. People jump to conclusions like that. It's not overheating. But it is hotter. Like he said. It's still producing more heat to push more heat out. Because the original PlayStation 5 is not getting that hot. Running at the same way. That means the heat that it's producing is less than the new one. Or the PlayStation 5 original one is just not running properly. So either one of those have to be a thing. And I'm pretty sure Austin needs to go in here and be like, oh, this bitch hotter. Post it. a lot of PlayStation fans are making it out to seem that this man Austin was just going for blood for Sony or something. And it's like, no, he just found this out because he bought a overly priced new PlayStation 5. And I wonder how much Richard paid for his, because he said he bought one. He said he got one. I forget where he said he got one. It's in here somewhere. Yeah. Last night he got one himself. So yeah, he bought one. I wonder how much he paid for it, because Evan had to buy his from Japan because they're only released in Japan and Australia. And he had to pay a couple thousand. He said that. He paid like $1,000 for a PlayStation 5 just to break it down to see that. I wonder how much Richard paid for his. Somebody probably sent him one for the free because he is Digital Foundry. They like, test it out. See if Evan's problems are real. I mean, they still real. Even though they might be not as big as a deal as he's saying. And they was like, oh, we just need more testing to really know. Because the output in thermals could be anything. It could be more efficient. It could be a problem. They don't know. Which is crazy. And I'm like, oh shit, Digital Foundry coming to the defense. They gotta stop this. So yeah, Digital Foundry came to save the day, PlayStation fans. Hopefully. He don't really know yet because they haven't done the tests to figure it out. But yeah, all the basic tests Austin did, it was like, this is something going on here. Digital Foundry was like, we could probably do some more testing before we really come to that conclusion. And I'm like, oh, that's cute. I didn't think that was your job to do. Well, I guess it wasn't Austin's job to do either, just reporting on it. But he's like, I gotta debunk this. Which is good. We want to see the truth. We always want to know the truth. So yeah, let me know what you think about this below. Because that was quick. I wasn't expecting nobody else to really jump out and be like, oh shit, let me go buy an overly priced PlayStation 5 so I can debunk this. Because nobody else can get one yet unless you're trying to pay $1,000 from a scalper somewhere to get this model. So yeah. Richard, we gonna be waiting on the news to see what's up with this new PlayStation 5. So without further ado, thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new. And I'll see y'all in the next video.